Well, hello there. My name is Mark David. I'm here to explain how to use the travel calculator on stanfordtrees.org. So it's the website, and how you find the calculator is by going to products, footprint calculators, and travel. We have several, so make sure you hit the travel one. Now, the purpose of the travel calculator can be threefold. One, if you want to work out your personal travel, you're flying to A to B, want to work that out and offset the emissions associated with that. B, maybe you're a small business, you just want to work out your business travel and emit those as part of your reporting or as part of your offsetting plan. And third, maybe you're offsetting clients' emissions as part of the product or service that you offer. Good example of that, and we have many of them, are safari clients in Africa and South America. They love to offset their clients' emissions, send them a certificate, and build that into their plan. Now, I'd like to mention at this point that this travel calculator that's an embed on our computer, on our website, beg your pardon, is available down below. There's the code. You can pick up the code. You can copy that. You can actually put this calculator on your website or platforms. So let's explain how it all works. Very simple. The flights to and from. So you can put in the airport code if you know it. Or maybe you just want to put in the destination. Now, maybe if it's the example that I gave before, where it's a safari company, then maybe I'm just paying for I just want to pay the emissions on the internal travel. So I put in maybe I'm traveling to Lamu. There you go. How many passengers? So like it's 7 passengers. Now, what class of travel they're traveling on is very important, because obviously if you're traveling first class, much bigger seats, the emissions that you emit from that travel are going to be much greater. Now, if you want to add the return leg as well, it's very simple. You just add a line and you can do a return leg. Or maybe some of your passengers, maybe there's only 6 of them traveling there, but you're booking a travel to somewhere else. I don't even know if you can get from there to Cape Town. You probably can't, but anyway, let's just imagine that you can. So that's your travel part done. Very, very simple. And maybe that person's deciding that they want to upgrade themselves in the traveling business class. As we're doing this, on the right-hand side of the calculator, it's working out the distance, and it's working out the carbon emissions associated with that distance. So now on travel, on accommodation rather, maybe they're staying for a whole week, staying for 7 nights. Now, on this drop down, you've got lots of countries listed here. And Africa, because of the amount of information that we get from there, tends to be grouped into North Africa, Egypt, and then the rest into this heading there. So be sure of that. That's at the top. Make sure you choose that one. The difference of countries to really they're paying for the grid in terms of their electricity usage. It may depend on the amount of information that we get. Tends to be driven around electricity. It could be about water usage. There could be various different factors that account for the different emissions from each different country. And then lastly, it's how much distance they're traveling by road, by rail, etc. So, for instance, maybe you're picking them up from in the airport on perhaps it's a luxury car just from the airport. You could pick them up from my own motorbike, I suppose, but luxury petrol car. And again, perhaps they're doing their safari on a 4x4, and you could go down to it's more than likely going to be diesel, I would have thought. And so there's hybrid, there's battery, there's all sorts here. But if it was an executive diesel or luxury diesel sports, there's 4x4, dual purpose diesel. And maybe that's a lot more than 100 kilometers if you're going out for several days. Perhaps that's 300 kilometers. So you can just adjust it. There it goes. There's all the results, and it says 5 tons. What it's going to do, you simply click on that. It's always going to round it up. So it's we offset all our projects through Vera registry. Vera are the largest, most prominent, and most recognized carbon registry in the world. And you can choose at this point the different projects, and we have 4 from Africa, Kasagawa's in Kenya, Mainobi's in DRC, so you can choose any one that takes your fancy, and you can purchase your certificate, in which case you would need to give your payment details and how you're actually paying. Now, once you actually do that, immediately you'll be sent a certificate. I'll show you what that looks like. Firstly, here's our transparency page. We will send you a link to this. And this link actually provides everything you need. It will show the link to the Vera registry to show that we've actually offset the carbon. And it will show you the link to the certificate. But we will send out a certificate to you immediately upon purchase in email. And it looks like this. So this will be your name as the beneficiary, and it will show what project you've actually supported. And then you can send that. And on our transparency page, you can send it via different social media, or you can add it to your website. Now, if you need more information on the projects, you can always go to our forest page. There's the 4 projects in Africa. Go to Kasagawa, which is the one that we would offset against. There's information on it. There's the SDGs that the project supports, more key facts, more information, project photos, and then you've got the different types of information here, further information, endangered species, for instance. If you need more information than what's required on our website, we do have more photos. We do, in some cases, videos. Please contact us. One other important reason it's worth contacting us if you've actually started to offset. We have a big community of sort of 120,000 people. We do send out newsletters. We do love to give shout outs to new clients. So please contact us, and we'd love to be able to promote your business and say how you're supporting us. We also have at the bottom of the homepage, we normally have a client spotlight as well, and there's a potential that we could put you there. So please just get in contact with us, and we'd love to be able to support your business as you're supporting ours. Thank you for this video, and there'll be more later telling you how to use our other calculators on the site.